Last week I did a freaking sumo tournament. Hello everybody, for those who do not know, I am Arbor. Welcome to Arbor Arts. And today I'm going to talk about a fun experience I had last week doing the Midvale Summer Sumo Tournament, which is something that I never thought I would actually do. It was a super fun time. I had a great blast, and I recorded a lot. So, without further ado, let's begin. Before I head to the tournament, though, I'm gonna have to get... my mouth guard and some like athletic tape for my joints because they're all fricked up. I had to get a new mouth guard because one, I like my teeth and I need to preserve them, and two, because the last one got sacrificed to the MMA mats at the MMA gym that I go to. And yeah, some electrical tape so I don't break my joints, so it'll be fun. Ah, frick. Well, unfortunately, it looks like Shields is closed for another hour or so, and I have to be up there sooner rather than later, so guess we're going to Walmart. Wally World. Sports. I mean, this is American, but it's like 20 bucks. But this is completely clear, and it's $3. And they ask me, I don't think there's anything more American than a good deal. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Oh my gosh. I'll be taking that, thank you. Now I can imagine that you're wondering to yourself, why did that freaking weirdo buy 11 notebooks? And I'll tell you. It's because I'm a nerd, and I like taking notes about various topics. Because I'm a nerd. And they were 35 cents, bro. What's more American than a good deal? Now, you're probably wondering, why would an 180-pound freaking scrawny boy decide to sacrifice his soul and body to a sport that nobody even really cares about? That is sumo wrestling. Obviously, people care about it, but it's like Japanese people primarily. In the United States, no one freaking cares about sumo. And I'll tell you why. When I signed up, I got out of a breakup, so I was suicidal. And death by fat man, that was the way I wanted to go. Okay, it is currently like 8:55. We have to be there by like 9:30, so we gotta rush. Okay, I got my mouth guard, I got my tape, and my notebook for serious sumo note-taking, so I think we're ready. Here we are, there it is! Okay, now I'm just gonna voice over the stuff that's kind of boring because you don't really need to hear it, and I kind of want to tell you what was feeling, what was happening in the moment. As you can see right here, I kind of weigh myself. I'm 188, which is like 5 pounds heavier than I usually am. That was in preparation for this tournament because I wanted to get as big as possible, but it didn't really help out because all of these guys, I mean, you can't see all of them, but they're all massive, dude. Like, these guys are easily all like in the 200s, 300s, 400s, right? And you'll see me fight some of the 400s later on. Trust me, it is not as even as it looks, despite me being pretty big. I'm 6 foot, 188 pounds. I think that I'm a pretty big boy, but these guys were big boys. For example, the guy who's explaining the rules right now, that's George. He's sick. He's in charge of the club, Salt City Sumo, and he was the one kind of DJing the entire event. If you actually look to the right of him, though, you can see Kyle, and you guys might not know who that is, but that's the guy who took the backhold wrestling tournament in Sensei Says video. If you haven't watched that one, by the way, you should totally check it out. It's a great video, very funny. Love Sensei Seth. Hopefully he's watching this. I don't know. Anyways, so here they're just explaining the tournament rules. Basically what it is there's going to be a round robin at the beginning. Depending on your standings in the round robin, they'll seed you into a double elimination bracket afterwards. Over there you can see the trophies, including one trophy for winning, and then here you can see right now, like, Rob's holding up this little sumo guy who is the People's Choice Sumo. Super sick. It's for the sumo that is, in the audience's opinion, the most coolest. They also had one other award for the best match, which, by the way, I think I should have won, and you guys will see it, like, in the future. I had one match against one of the big boys that I thought I did really well. But yeah, that's basically the rule set. During this time period, too, he explained, like, the rules of sumo, or at least amateur sumo in the United States, which is a little bit different from sumo itself. For those who do not know, there are basically 2 rules to sumo, well, like 3, like a few, but like 2 main rules, right? Which are, 1, you can't touch anything besides the bottom of your feet to the ground. If you touch like a hand or a knee or whatever to the bottom of the ground, you lose. And then 2, you can't step outside the ring, right? So whoever doesn't do either of those 2 things and makes the other person do one of those 2 things wins the tournament. Now, there are some ways that there are some techniques that are allowed and some techniques that are not allowed, right? For example, like, you can't slap or punch people in the face. You can't punch people at all with a closed fist. You can slap them on the chest. You can grapple them, but you can't go to your knees to pick up somebody because that would be something besides the bottom of your foot touching. Yeah, he's explaining how they're going to collect the money at the end, the ceremonies that you have to do at the very beginning. I mean, it's all sorts of stuff, but pretty much that's the skinny of it, right? Those were all the rule sets, those were all the prizes. Honestly, I was just there to have fun, but I'll be honest, after this, I kind of got a little nervous, and I recorded a little bit of what I was thinking, so hopefully Pastian is interesting in the way that he explains how scared I was of these people. Oof. Dang. Dang. They just got done explaining the rules to everybody, and it's weird. All this morning and all yesterday, I wasn't even really worried about it. Like, I was just like, oh yeah, I'll just be for fun. Because that's all this tournament has ever been to me. It's just a fun experience. But I don't know what it is. As soon as, like, I weigh in for a tournament and somebody starts explaining the rules to me, like, my brain just switches into being like, I'm gonna win this thing. Which I know that I can. I could feasibly do it. Like, I've wrestled all these people, and I've beaten pretty much everybody that is entering into the tournament except for the outsiders, right? Okay, I'm gonna stop right here and tell you that I vastly overestimated my abilities. Like, it's not even funny how badly I'm about to get wrecked. But the problem is that, I don't know. Usually I win when I'm not really focused on winning. I win when I'm focused on having fun and learning something, right? And I put everything out there, for fun. That's all I do. And I end up winning just because I'm having a good time and my body's reacting to things that I want to do. So that's the thing about this tournament. The entire point of this tournament was to start a tradition with myself, at least, that I compete in as many tournaments as possible, so that when it comes game time, it's not that big of a deal. But I don't know. It's coming back to me, and I'm like, ooh, it's scary. I'm very scared. And everyone's so nice. It's funny, but like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm scared. I'm legitimately scared. And obviously, without fear, there's no bravery. But man, these guys can freak me up. Like, these guys are pretty jacked. So I'm going to do my best. I'm gonna have a good time. I'm gonna learn a lot. And hopefully, I'm going to win that stupid People's Award. hopefully you're not like 2 foot off from that little rant. In reality, yeah, I was scared, but at the same time, like, I was there to just have fun, and I just had fun. I got to start talking to like all the cool people and say hi to my friends, as well as like see how the dojo is being set up and the people coming in. It started becoming like a really cool experience, and I just, you know, ended up having fun. It's Justin. Hi, Justin. That's wild. That's my man right there. Guy's wearing that kilt. After I got done with just looking around the tournament and saying hi to everybody, it was time to put on my washi, which here helping me was Ephraim. He's a friend from my wrestling club up in Provo, and he's a great guy. Warning to all you guys though right now, to get it tight, I have to take off my shirt, so hide your girl. Okay, my washi's tied, got my mouth guard, got everything. I think now it's just time to warm up, do some sumo. Oh! Oh! Ah! I'm on deck. Now's the time. Ooh!
Round 1.
See, I pulled a sneaky on you.
Round 2. Bonus round. Bonus 2.
So that was the sumo tournament. It was definitely, I mean, really, what an experience. It was so fun, so amazing. There were so many great people, and I ended up placing like, I think it was like 14th in the tournament. I didn't show a ton of like, you know, the round robin and the double elimination bracket, but I ended up doing pretty well. I think I won like two matches in the double elimination, and then ended up losing to a guy that was a little bit bigger than I was. But to be fair, everybody was a little bit bigger than I was in that tournament. But it was honestly just such a great experience. It was such a great experience, and I'm so glad I went. And I want to thank Salt City Sumo for teaching me and allowing me to be part of your group. I'm gonna continue coming back and continue working on it. And thank you guys so much for watching.
Game
It has been a fun
over.
time editing and filming everything for this video. It gives me a good opportunity to go back through the tapes, look through what I did well, what I can improve on. And so next time for sure, I'm definitely gonna get it 100%. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. And if you like my content, if you like, a guy trying out different martial arts and having a good time with them, let me know. Send your comments down below, give me a follow, give me a like, and I'll see you guys next time.